Why you always laughing? You're such a dweeb.
Anyway, hey guys, and welcome to a very sweet but brief new episode of Black Girl Charmed. I am your still reading this book. Y'all gonna hate me by the end of the series. Anyway, co-host Rae, joined by my co-host.
I'm just here. I'm Nelle. Hello.
Did I brand the episode? Yes, I did.
You did
Oh,
brand the episode.
I don't know why I forgot it immediately. Oh, I'm so nervous. This is why I don't have baby. I know. I don't have baby. Anyway, what's on your report? What have you been doing today? Well, not
Uh,
today. Well, all week.
Nothing really. I'm setting up for our Scooby-Doo parody one-shot for Wednesday, and I had the Grandmaster plan to create AI videos for my cutscenes, and finally figured out how to do it Friday night. Why are you giving me dirty looks?
Oh my god. My dad
What?
was so greedy with degrees. He even took my degrees as.
What?
That was a Kanye West reference in
Oh, I didn't
regards
know
to your.
I didn't know we were still referencing Kanye West
Oh,
in this
he.
day and age.
I mean, rest in peace. But I'm referring to his earlier work, which
Oh,
you know.
okay. And then I finished Coffee Talk, and I think I'm going to start playing Doki Doki Literature Club. It sounds really cute, but apparently it's psycho as fuck. So I'm about to play that. It's on PlayStation Plus, but I'm going to play it on Steam because it's free. It's free on Steam. Gonna play with me? Probably not.
I mean, I don't have the Steam. Ha 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 ha
But you can
ha.
download Steam on your MacBook. It's a literature novel, so it won't take too much power.
Fine. Um,
Yay!
let's see. What else have I been doing? Oh, still reading this book.
That's good.
Like I said, it's light, but it's heavy. Um,
Are you feeling good reading it?
I am. I'm learning things, and you know, it's funny because I sent you pictures of the agony
You did?
altar, and it's the author also suggests doing a cry journal where you record
Oh
yourself
my god.
crying.
I thought like just maybe like writing down like what you were feeling, not recording myself crying.
Yeah, record yourself crying. I'm not going to do that,
Weird.
but you do have to ask yourself questions like what made you cry? How did you feel before you cried, during the cry, after the
Oh,
cry?
okay. I thought you meant like literally record yourself crying. Because I
No,
was
I
like,
mean, no, no, no.
that's weird.
I mean both things. Also, you then look back at it when you feel comfortable with. Like, I feel like that's for extreme cases. Like, I know for myself, like I hold it in until I burst. But as of late, if I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna cry. Like, sometimes a good cry just that just you know what it does. It just heals you. But they also suggest recording yourself watching it back, so maybe you can get comfortable with emotions, and then if you feel comfortable, share it with your friends.
I mean, if you want to, I am always open and here
I'm
for you.
I mean, like, it's weird, but also not weird because I've definitely sent you like a 5-minute voice note of me sobbing,
But
and
you're
you.
talking it out versus you just recording yourself. That's the thing. Like if you're like talking to me while you're crying, because I feel like we've both done that,
Mhm.
then that's fine. The whole like I it's very reminiscent of the TikTokers that are like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Let me set up the
Yeah,
light.
she acknowledges that it feels weird, so
Okay, okay.
you do have to go into it with an open mind, and then because like obviously you're not gonna pull out your phone the minute you cry the first time. You want to get like work yourself up to it. So like,
Okay,
hey,
okay.
um, I'm gonna go. This is gonna be my cry room, and that's a closet or whatever. So you know what to do, and blah 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 blah. She does
Okay.
I'm not getting paid to summarize this book, so I'm not gonna give y'all all the sauce. But
Well, give me your summary and we'll put it on the.
Mhm.
I also think that I'm going to start because I feel like a lot of my time has been taken up recently with these Halloween one shots. And so
Mm.
I'm going to rate them
Mm.
on the Black Girls Charmed and Cozy.
So what you're saying is so I'll just have to be more diligent at posting what we're enjoying and just add you as a collaborator.
We could do that too.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I know since we're on a time crunch, I'm gonna speed through this really quickly. So
Okay.
I will not be looking at you because when we look at each other, that's when things go left. Anyway, so I'm playing Glorious. That's Glorilla's new album. I've saved 5 songs off the album. Um, Unfortunately, one of
Is
those
it
songs,
good?
it's amazing. It's so good.
I just. So
Uh,
everybody's been saying it's really good, but I don't know if it's really good. And I'm just like going to be
nah, all
too
right.
old to listen to it.
Okay, so I was gonna give you the brief synopsis because of the time crunch, but I have to give it to you. So I downloaded 5 of the songs off the album, including the "Sexy Red" song, and I hate like
I, and that's when I stopped listening. Somebody had it on TikTok, and then
I know.
I was feeling the vibe, and then Sexy Red came on. And I kept
I
scrolling.
know. At that point, you remember when we were in the club and certain artists will come on, and I would be like, "Well, this is my time to get a drink."
Yes.
That's your time to get a drink. Like
Okay. Okay.
and then you get your little drinky drink, and then you just come right back.
Okay.
If
Okay.
you that's all you have to do. All right. So she also got "Love Is Blind," but make it 2024.
Oh. Okay.
All right. All right. Um, the Kirk Franklin song. If you churchy, that's your shit. Like I'm not a churchy person. I have to work through my issues with religion, and I'm not. So it's not for me. But if it's your jam, it's gonna be your jam. Like if you got Sexy Red and Kirk Franklin on your Spotify playlist, it's for you.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like that was a bad example because it's Sexy Red, but you get the point. I want to say, what else? The only thing that really fucks me up is I heard a mix with 3 6 Mafia on one of her songs, and the 3 6 Mafia beat sounds so much better than that song. But the song still goes hard. Anyway, um, ignoring you again. Sorry.
I ain't even do nothing.
For television, I am watching Elsbeth. It's my love of Law and Order Criminal Intent, but make it comical.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm also watching Kevin Can Fuck Himself. And
That's on Netflix now, right?
yes, very
It's on my
original.
list of things to watch.
Very original. I like it. I like it. I don't want to spoil it if it's on your list. And
No, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
last but certainly not least, Great British Bake Off is back, and a black woman got a Paul Hollywood handshake on day fucking one.
So I started watching it, but Hollywood has been rubbing me the wrong way, and so I stopped watching it. But maybe I'll pick it up again. I I only watch it. I watch it to fall asleep. But since I got that good stuff now to fall asleep, it don't take me that long to fall asleep no more.
Fair, but also, um, Allison is so good.
Okay, we'll put it back on.
Mm,
I'm
Al-
trying to pick up more TV shows. Typically, I used to watch shows in the background while I was working instead of doing podcasts like I would do if I was at an office. I would just have the TV playing in the background.
Same.
But people won't stop talking to me. Like for the next 4 days, I am in meetings from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And tomorrow I have a meeting at 8 o'clock at night. Yeah.
Would I wish this life on anybody else? I'm referring to my life. No. But do I fucking miss all hands first thing in the fucking morning. I do not. I absolutely do fucking not.
Well, my
Anyway,
scrum master knows me, and if I have a long day of meetings, he will cancel our stand up because he knows I don't want to talk to nobody first thing in the morning. And I appreciate that. Sometimes you just have real ones.
it's heavy on this could be an email for me. Matter of
Yes.
fact, this could be a Slack.
I don't even know. Send me an email. I don't even want you to team chat me because if you team chat me, then you're expecting me to respond very quickly. Just send me an email and I'll get to it at my earliest inconvenience. Yes.
Oh, I can see that's where our tizzies differ. You have to Slack me because if I'm working on something, I'm not gonna check my email. So you have to like pull me out. That's what
Oh, no. That's why I said at my earliest inconvenience.
All right. Anyway, into this episode, we are
Into the thick
on.
of it. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it.
Girl, I'm not even looking at you. Anyway, we are on season 4, episode 10, A Page from the Past. The original air date is January 17th, 2002. The writers this week is Daniel Cerrone. He's been an executive story editor since season 3. His writing credits starts in season 3, episode 15, Just Harried. And he will be a part of the writing team until season 6. Yo, between your chair, you acting the damn fool, and Aiden getting dinner right now, y'all not gonna break me.
Actually, I think that's my husband. No, that's Aiden doing the dishes.
Oh, I knew.
The fact that you can hear that through my door though is wild.
Yeah, man. Anyway, is that creepy or wild? I don't know. The director this week is James L. Conway. I think it's creepier that I knew it was Aiden. Anyway, a total of 16 directorial charm credits. His credit starts in season 1, episode 16, The Wendigo. The guest stars this week is Sherman Howard as Clyde, 121 acting credits,
I like him.
including Law and Order and The Blacklist. That's why you like him.
Okay, that would do it.
I love that I know you so well, so I know what shows to put in these credits for you to actually pay attention and for your brain not to wander. Anyway,
Okay.
um, uh, Lisa Dar as Ms. Matthews, 90 acting credits, including Parenthood and This Is 40. Larry Brandenburg as Mr. Martin. I forgot how many acting credits because I didn't include it, but they include Touched by an Angel and Everwood. Alex Breckenridge as Michelle Miglis. We know her as Alexandra Breckenridge from This Is Us and The Walking Dead. And this is the best name ever. Time Winters as the chaplain.
That's a good
167
name.
acting credits. Yep. 167 acting credits, including 911 in Dollface. And I do have Mr. M. Scott Wilkinson's name here. He fell off the map. So let's see. I think like his last acting, yeah, he only had 8 acting credits,
Oh.
and yeah, I was like, why did I not add him? And I was like, oh, there's really nothing that you would give a fuck.
Oh my.
I'm sorry, that was me, but it's
That
accurate.
was me.
The trivia this week. There's a Scream 1996 poster in Paige's room. Obviously, Paige was Tatum in Scream, so Although it's funny in watching it on Peacock, it's blurred, and obviously because they didn't pay for it. Uh,
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Teenage Paige has bangs and braces, like all of these Hollywood hoes. Like, damn, they I was gonna make a history joke, but we don't got time for that. Um, this is the only episode to start with Paige or have Paige in the title. In the
Oh wow.
yeah, very weird. In the WB ad, Rose McGowan's head was edited onto a season 2 promo of Alyssa Milano's body. Gross. And when Paige and her parents leave the school after her suspension, that they're leaving the same school from Seventh Heaven. Um,
Okay, I knew it looked familiar. Okay.
Last but not least, when Leo yelled, "Get down here, you foul worm from the bog of eternal stench," that is a reference to the movie Labyrinth. There is no music in this episode. The IMDb synopsis is: Leo takes Paige back in time to relive the events leading up to the car accident which killed her adoptive parents. Meanwhile, two outlaw ghosts from the 1950s possess Phoebe and Cole. The DVD synopsis is: haunted by her parents' tragic death, Paige travels back in time, while Piper must prevent the marriage of Phoebe and Cole, whose bodies have been inhibited by outlaw ghosts.
I thought you were going to do that in the Southern accent.
I'm not.
Okay.
I only really pull out the Southern accent when I'm making fun of Jose. So it's more, it might be offensive, and I don't want to do that to people. Anyway, the Black Girl Charm synopsis is: Piper and Paige pick up Cole from the precinct after he's arrested for, driving without a license, which they should have known. On the way, actually, no, whatever. On the way to the parking lot, they encounter a car accident. Piper and Cole help the trapped woman while Paige is in shock. Piper confronts Paige about not helping. The next day, Piper, Leo, and Phoebe discuss Paige's behavior. Leo explains Paige's tragic past with very little prompting from the sisters. Leo calls in a favor from Clyde, a magical being with the power to time travel. They time travel to the day her parents died. Meanwhile, two souls possess Cole and Phoebe on their way to fulfill their unfinished business, getting married. Ultimately, Paige learns how she survived and that her parents are proud of her. And Phoebe and Cole realize that they want to get married. I have 6 sets of notes. I don't know what you have, but that's what I have.
Why do you have 6 sets of notes?
Because when you told me that we were on a time crunch, I wanted to make sure that I had my thoughts concise. So I wasn't
Oh.
just,
Oh, I just be shooting it from the hip.
I mean, samesies, but I want to make sure I can shoot, but with accuracy and make
Okay,
sure.
so since you have notes and we're on a time crunch, I will follow your lead, Puka.
Oh my god. Anyway, so first note, Phoebe and Cole's storyline reminds me of Sex in the City because Miranda only gives Steve a chance after Big shows up for Carrie. So it was two dumb bitches getting together. So you looked at your dumb bitch and said, exactly, I'm gonna get with him. That's the only reason why Miranda got with Steve. And the fact that Phoebe was like, you know what? Yeah, this makes sense. Because a ghost who tried to kill multiple people wanted to marry her boyfriend who also killed multiple people. I want to marry Cole.
I feel like that makes sense. We go in the future and we see Phoebe about to be like executed. Why? Because she killed somebody. Then you have Cole as a demon. I feel that the ghosts picked the right bodies.
Oh, they
Did they not?
definitely, they definitely did. That parallel, like when I watched it for the second time, I was just like, wait a second. Oh, I've seen this before. And damn, yo, imagine you seeing Big finally show up at Carrie after a year and a half of treating her like shit.
I
And
mean, did he really ever show up for Carrie?
and then you're like, you know what? I'm gonna give that bartender that I really walked into this only wanting a one night stand. Him pursuing me didn't really change my mind on wanting a one night stand. And that's fine. You didn't have to be with him. But no. Big showed up for Carrie. So I'm gonna let this other hobosexual ruin my life.
I like Steve.
I mean, I like Steve too. Miranda. I love Steve. Steve is a lovable fuckboy. Like,
Yeah. I mean, until they got older, and then Miranda did what she did. But that's why I'm not watching it. But continue. What's your next thought? We're on a time crunch. What is your
Miranda.
next thought? There was somebody on TikTok that would make up like Steve and Miranda scenes. And the way she would say Miranda will always have me dying. Miranda.
I don't know why that's so funny to me. Anyway, whew.
You good?
I honestly do not know why that was so funny. Why it took me out. Anyway, why does Phoebe constantly rewrite history? Cole did not willingly give up his powers, and he wasn't under a spell when he killed that girl. Like, are we forgetting something here? Oh,
if
man.
that man could still be Balthazar 100%. Because he was like, Darryl, I need a fix. I need to fix Darryl. What am I supposed to do, Darryl? Just be a hobo like Leo? I've seen the other side and I don't like it. He was really clutching on at Darryl's post like, help me. You want me to be like Leo?
Yo. Yes, oh, that's why it's so funny. Cause yes. Oh my god.
Poor Darryl, though. Poor Darryl. Tell me Darryl is in your notes.
Yes. Imagine last week I got mad and I literally said he don't ever orb in with no groceries. He don't walk in a house with no groceries. And this week, Cole is like, all I want to do is go to the grocery store. Oh my god! Oh, I really want to do the vindication. I'm doing it. I did it.
I mean, you did it.
I have been saying it for 3 years. For however long we have started this podcast, and this man has showed up. And for Cole to say it after week 2. Week 2! Oh my god.
That man was like that little girl driving a truck. I know the way
and
to
the
get
fact
there.
that she was black, oh my god. Oh. The fact that she was black made me scared because if I do ever have Jose's child, she doing that dumb shit. I just don't understand. And you know what? That leads me right into why wouldn't you expect Cole to get restless?
Because she said she was throwing a punani at him. She was like, what else you got to worry about? She was so confused. Like, ain't you getting some? Like, just wait for me to get back. We'll do it again.
You know what?
She like, I ain't paid bills for years. What's the problem?
1. 2. Yo, I know at this point, Cole is like, I really asked this dumb bitch to marry me. Oh, she's a dumb bitch. This is the episode where he decided, I don't have to be a good guy. I can do whatever the fuck I want, and she's still gonna want me.
I mean, he was hot with his hair slicked back and stuff, and a little 1950s accent. I was like, oh, okay.
He low-key reminded me of Jacob from Abbott Elementary, though.
Why you gotta ruin that for me? I can't stand you. What is your next point? I'm done.
Yo, my man had a suit.
He had the 50 suit. Last week he had the famous Trump man around Chicago way. Had a boogie set, but no one else could play.
You know what? I'm gonna throw that somewhere into the episode.
They really like they Civil War fantasies. They World War II fantasies. Like,
you know what they say?
They never beaten the allegation.
Never meet your heroes. Lulu.
Do you think?
mad at Piper for not picking up? Because fucking Phoebe started talking with the Blanche Dubois accent immediately, and then Cole was in the house like, ooh, right behind you, and you ain't think.
I got a question though.
Enter.
What side?
Did Cole fight for?
The Alabama March.
If you
Was he holding a hose?
If you asking me if Cole Turner was marching on Selma, honestly, the time crunch makes us sillier. If this was a regular episode, we would not be this fucking crazy. We would not be off the rails.
We already know Leo was like, you black people can't sing.
And you asking me? Last week we confirmed that Leo and Cole was hunching. Now you asking me if Cole was holding a hose? Okay, yeah, he was marching on Silver, all right. Marching to get them.
I feel like Balthazar was an equal opportunity demon. I feel like he was marching.
Yeah,
I don't think he was holding the hose. Leo definitely was.
Right, he was holding the dogs.
No, I think he was marching.
Cole has been alive for over 100 years, and you think he wasn't holding the hose? You really think?
Right, because he's...
You really think that Cole did not have dogs? You really think he was out here crying when they shot Dr. King?
Yes. I really feel like he was in the background of Honest Dreams.
Girl, Cole, if anything, he was with the black, ladies of the night. If anything.
Right.
He that's where he dabbled. In the cover of night. But in the daytime, he was walking them dogs.
Oh, so like the rest of them. Oh, okay. Okay.
Nah, I mean, anyway. That was not, you see, I had a bullet, I had 6 points.
I'm sorry, continue. I'll continue. I'm sorry, I'll behave. It was just a question.
Also, oddly enough, this transitions right into my next point. They started hunching in front of everybody. And that is why Piper did not give a fuck until they started messing with her food.
Right.
I don't understand.
I have a question.
What's up?
No, I have a question. Nope, just
as somebody who has army crawled out of a room that you were in, I don't understand how this shit happens.
Alcohol. But
no. They were sober.
My question was, why didn't the ghost take Piper's body? Is it because they don't like homosexuals? Because it was from the 1950s? Because that's the first thing I thought. Like, why would you wait for another body? Why wouldn't you go just take Piper? But then I thought, oh, they from the 1950s. They didn't do that in the 1950s.
I feel like, oh, you my sister. I can't take you. All right, I get
Okay, you know what? That makes sense because you really could marry. Yes, all right. Okay.
You've been reading too much books. I need you to pick up some good godly books.
I only do incestual if it's on the mail. I've only done that a couple of times. It's not my typical read, but I have had some recommended to me, and it's weird. It makes me uncomfortable. Yes. And very few things make me uncomfortable, but that makes me uncomfortable. 0.5.
These are the worst sisters I have ever seen on television. And I've seen August Osage County, okay?
Why do you think that they're the worst sisters?
Why haven't you ever asked your sister, like, hey, what about your parents?
They've been sisters for like a month. And my Piper barely like her.
Like, god damn. No. if you gonna pull that, where you're like, you have not asked Paige anything. Like, oh, I hope she like pork. You don't even know she like pork on her fork.
I mean,
As a chef, as the shorty who likes to stress cook, wouldn't you want to know the dietary like concerns of all inhabitants of your home?
I barely want you. But okay, that's if you wanted the person here. Up until now,
I mean,
Piper really only wanted her to have somebody to help pay her mortgage, so she don't lose P3. She not really caring about the dietary restrictions. She just needs somebody to pay the mortgage.
honestly,
I don't care if you eat what I cook or not. Leo gonna eat it. What else Leo gonna do?
honestly, The Walking Dead has like the best line for this, and I know I'm going to butcher it, but there's a line that's like, if you have to eat shit, just chew and swallow. Ain't no sense in like crying about it. Just fucking do it. Like, just
Right.
and the like, she's here. She's queer. Get used to it, baby. She's in the house.
Right. That's why
Like,
she was cooking, but she don't need to bend over backwards to make sure
that's
she likes
not.
something.
I'm sorry. If you know how laborious it is to cook a meal, especially one from scratch,
Right.
you want to do that shit? You want to do all that work on a possible? Nah.
Well, it's just Paige. It's also Phoebe. Phoebe don't got a job, so you know she
Phoebe's
eating at home.
vegetarian. She's not eating that pork.
Cole eating that pork.
I mean,
Leo eating whatever.
Up until like 4 weeks ago, Cole was eating street rats. So hello.
All right, Aladdin. Okay. I think every so often Piper be packaging up stuff and sending it to Darryl. Not a lot though, because you can't get him used to it. But every so often.
It's hey, what do your fucking parents think about you moving in with us? What have you told your parents? Oh, actually, not even bring
I mean, but so I figured that in that household, parent talk might not be the best topic of conversation.
We're not talking about Patty. We're talking about the people who raised you. In future episodes, she's like, I got my own gramps. I don't need you. Back the fuck up. I'm pretty sure she's had that stance this entire fucking time. So let's talk about your family since you don't give a fuck about our mom. Let's talk about the family. Why would they allow you to live in that hut? Like, why would they allow you to live in that, like, raggedy shack? Don't your parents have...
I thought it was kind of cute.
I mean, I thought it was cute, but fucking Piper hates her place. She was like, why would they, like, literally, why would your parents allow you to live in squalor like that? Like, where are they? At least bring that shit up if you hate the bitch so much. What's going on? Where's Mr. and Mrs. Matthews?
She don't care.
Did you get that ugly ass chair from your mom? Like, something. Because I'll replace it if that's the case. Like, something like that.
I mean, Piper don't have hands, though, yet. I feel like later on, I feel like between Piper and Paige, at this point, Paige might have ass. The fact that you keep expecting you from these girls.
All right. I'll take it somewhere else.
Okay.
You've been a witch for going on 4 years now.
Okay.
You don't know a shell-shocked victim when you see one?
Okay, going right back to my previous statement.
No, and it's like, you knew this would happen. You knew this happened you saw this verbatim with Prue when it came to water, and you want to be like, I've never seen this. Listen, I know we on a time crunch, but some things just don't make sense.
Did you just say we saw this verbatim with... Hold on. Do we have to go back 2 seasons where they were like, all right, Andy been dead for like a year, wrap this shit up?
And then they learned that their sister, you got feelings and shit.
And then they were like, why are you still mourning our mom? She been dead for like 20 years. Like, wrap it up. What is wrong with you?
Rapido. Yo, these are again, proves my point. The worst sisters.
I mean, but for you to even have a point, we have seen how these two girls, do we even have to go back? We could just go back to the ending of last season, where she was like, deuces, have fun at your fight. I'm going to go find this man in hell, and then is shell shocked and confused and dazed when he's like, I think I want to marry you.
Yo, going back to a previous point, like, it is wild that Phoebe loves to rewrite history because he wasn't under a spell when he killed that witch. The very next week, this motherfucker got a anti-Balthazar fucking protection spell. Because he knew you guys still had the Balthazar flesh. So the next time you summon him, you're going to kill him. He was like, if he really loved you, he would have let them. He was like, you know what? Our love will save us. Whatever. Right? That didn't fucking happen. He wasn't in danger when you went and found him in hell. He was sleeping on hay. Right? 4. This man tried to end your bloodline. 5. He did not willingly give up his powers.
No.
The bitch that belonged to the man he killed. Words aren't coming to my brain right now because I'm angry.
The fiance.
She isn't a fiance, the girlfriend. I'm sorry.
She's like more of a fiance than Phoebe.
Right? The fiance of a man your boyfriend killed found a potion that I thought it was going. He knew he did it. We had this conversation.
The glove don't fit.
Whatever, and he did it too. Anyway, she threw the potion hoping that it would kill him, and she had to be satisfied with, oh, he's not a demon anymore. He's mortal. He'll die a boring death like us. And you telling me, with those 5 things, you still was like, yup. Y'all just don't get it. He's misunderstood. Yo, I hate her. I fucking hate her.
The 12-year-old me understood Phoebe's pain.
Love is blind, and it will take over your mind.
All right, what's your next point?
It's truly not to elevate and find. Love is blind. Darryl is the comedic relief in this fucking episode, and we need more of it. Don't you people have normal weddings? What you waiting for? Get the fucking tape.
But the look on his face that went with that too, he was like, she would fuck me up.
Him being like, if you say the G word in this motherfucking establishment, this is why I like to prove more than both y'all bitches. Because at least she has something called discretion, okay? Y'all hoes just be out here just... No wonder your sister... Matter of fact, no wonder you got shot, Piper. Because y'all just be like, magic. They don't give a fuck. Children who don't listen must feel. And I thought y'all hoes felt when you lost your sister. No. But apparently you don't.
No. All right, what's your next point? Because we ran out of time.
Last point.
So we're not going to talk about... we're not going to talk about Cole getting shot. I feel like Darryl enjoyed that. Just a little bit. Because he was like, what did you want me to do? Darryl, he was like, I'm sick of all of y'all.
No, because I was watching From, and a cop showed up on the scene, and in less than 10 minutes, she fucking shot a civilian. And it was just like, God damn it. Like, an innocent bystander? We gotta do it with vampires and cops? Oh! Anyway.
Cole was gonna shoot him. And you know how they kept saying, oh, yeah, the host. I think the host really liked it. I think
if this was Supernatural, he would have been like, I can't shoot Darryl. But because this is fucking Charmed, and they love to prove my point of Cole holding the hose, he was going to shoot Darryl.
I mean, he would have shot anybody. He shot that other cop, too.
Imagine. No. He shot that white man in the leg. He was aiming for the chest of Darryl.
That's why Darryl was like, oh, you want aim for the chest? Hi, motherfucker.
And you was like, oh, he was marching on Selma with Dr. King. Shut the fuck up.
I am convinced. I mean, but you said it, right? I feel like Cole will sleep with black women. I mean,
yeah. I mean,
it
sucks. if y'all want to keep the fantasy, if y'all still want to go to bed with that white man,
I know you not talking. You done?
I can't even do the Umar voice.
Good.
I beg your pardon.
You gotta repeat it. You gotta say it twice.
I beg your pardon.
I feel like Cole, he marched on Selma, but then he also held the holes at the same time because he was just an agent of chaos. I feel like he was doing both. I feel like he was whispering in somebody's ear and whispering in the cop's ear. 100%. I feel he did both.
Again, my sister. Again, my black queen. My Nubian goddess. I feel like you want to hold on to the fantasy.
Hold on, but I can see Cole with the Jamaican hat on.
Grand Rising Phoebe. That's the AKA. That is the AKA Grand Rising Phoebe.
Hold on. I feel that's how he tried to relate to Darryl. He was like, Darryl, I've been here for mad long. You know I marched with Dr. Fight the peril. You know he took Darryl to lunch. I was like, it's so nice to see how far you people
I am mad. We are 45 minutes in and we have not talked about Paige yet. And the name of the episode is Paige from the Past.
All right. Okay. So I did like her a lot in this episode. So you guys are right. I did like her a lot. I felt for her. I mourned with her. I was like, oh my God, when the car blew up.
I wasn't with her when she was telling the story because I feel like she was forcing herself to cry because this could have fucking waited. Y'all didn't have to come to my fucking job and make a scene. Y'all could have called me on my lunch break and be like, hey,
boundaries. Because she's told them multiple times, don't come to my job.
I work at social fucking services, you dumb hoe. Again, children who don't listen must feel. And apparently they didn't learn the lesson. Anyway, I wasn't with her then, but once we went back in 1994 and she was just like, I was a bad bitch. She had an altar already. All right, Paige. Again, tap it into the Wiccan side without even knowing. You know the Hollywells didn't have no altars in their house. And except for Grams. Obviously, duh. But like, let's be honest. And like the whatever time between Phoebe going and Phoebe coming back, there was no altars in that house. Anyway, damn Paige, that sucks. But like, she could always orb.
I'm glad Leo did one good thing and brought her parents back.
This was the one time Leo was effective as a white lighter, right. And then it proves my point. Well,
he could if he wanted to. And
he don't like her sisters because he treated Paige like a regular charge. Because
I mean, a lot of his charges weren't making it before the sharp ones. I mean, he's inept. But you can see that he cares for Paige.
Yeah, it's also, I really didn't like how we got to the point. We're just moving right into tweaks. That's what it is. They're all in tweaks I would make. They didn't have to harass her at work. This could have happened on her lunch break. Also, Piper's reasoning doesn't make sense. Is the source going to attack them with a car accident? Because Piper was like, oh, this is a really difficult time. Are you going to feel bad for not telling us if the source attacks us? What she was feeling and what he knew had nothing to do with the source. So you could have kept your fucking mouth shut. I mean, then we wouldn't have an episode. But like, that don't make no sense. Matter of fact, how are you supposed to hide magic but also be mad obvious of being like, ooh, yeah. I hope these bitches don't look at me.
How do they explain that to the priest?
How do they explain anything to anyone? To the jewelry store people, the bridal store people, and he's not a priest. He's a what? What is he? What is Time Winters? He's the chaplain. Like, they all have seen their face. Like, okay, there's no tapes. All right, they goof for dusting people. All right. I mean, not goof for dust. They dust hoes.
100%. A tweak I would make is Leo healed his butt buddy and he didn't even say thank you. He just got up and was like, oh my God, I'm going to ask you again. Because even possessed, I knew I loved you.
Because he going to make it up to Leo in another way. He can't do that in front of everybody.
Why are you like this?
You know what? I wish MySpace was still a thing because they were
definitely top 8.
They would for sure be a subsection where there's a whole bunch of like role playing going on, and I would just sift through all the charm Leo and fucking.
I wonder if I'm gonna look that up to see if there's a charm Leo
and Cole.
I will get back to you like 10 minutes after this episode's done.
1,000%.
Okay,
but with the exception of Paige being a pass around at parties, I drank in high school. I started smoking Black and Miles in high school. Which is crazy because I started with Black and Miles and then went to cigarettes.
My lips are too pretty, and I wasn't trying to smoke nothing. I was gonna make my lips black.
I only know how to self-harm this way. This is how we do it. We're just gonna be a drunk before.
I mean, I self-harmed in other ways, but at least my lips are pretty.
But yeah, with the except, like I feel like high school is the time you start dabbling. If you're prone to do it, that's when you start dabbling in alcohol and dabbling in smoking or whatever, and being mean to your parents. Parents just don't understand that sometimes.
But I also go ahead.
And parents are sometimes assholes, which is why I was smoking Black and Miles in high school.
I also feel like as a social worker, though, she should have realized. But I guess trauma. So.
Also, how dumb are y'all that y'all didn't realize the reason why she survived is because she had to become a charm one? Like, hello, the answer is staring you in the face. I wonder why I survived. I could always orb. I don't know why I sound like a 1980s rapper, but whatever.
But didn't want to do the 1950s. It's fine. It's whatever. All right. We are almost at time. Anything else on your mind, on your bosom?
No. No, with that being said, I really did like this episode.
I did too.
I'm giving this a 8.9 civil rights poses. 8.9 marches on Selma. I feel like this is when we eventually get picked up by a bigger corporation.
We don't get picked up. All these episodes are going to disappear.
If the Bodega Boys can get picked up,
we are black women.
I don't give a fuck.
We
are speaking it into. Listen,
I'm just saying. Do you see what Kamala got to go through?
Anyway, if B. Simone can have a platform, we can have a platform.
Never mind. Well, on that note,
what's your rating?
I'm gonna give it a solid 8 shots to the heart because you're too plain.
You give love a bad
name.
I plan a fool and you play a game. Some witches be hoes.
Some hoes be witches. Blessed be motherfuckers.